Hello guys, welcome to my session. Let us start discussing this question. So integration of, so when you have 1 plus x square, you put x is equal to tan theta, right? So 1 plus x upon 1 plus x square, I'm going to put x is equal to tan square theta. Okay, x is equal to tan square theta. If I differentiate, I get dx is equal to 2 sec square theta, 2 tan theta into sec square theta. Okay, so I'm substituting x is equal to, I'll substitute x is equal to tan square theta, dx is equal to 2 tan theta, 2 tan theta into sec square theta. This becomes integration of sine inverse of root of x is equal to tan square upon 1 plus tan square upon 1 plus tan square, and dx is equal to 2 tan theta into sec square theta, then d theta. So this becomes integration of sine inverse of root of tan square upon 1 plus tan square will be equal to sec square. This becomes sec square theta. Okay, and then this is 2 tan theta. Okay, and then you get sec square theta d theta. So integration of sine inverse of root of tan square by sec square will be equal to sine square, and then you get 2 tan theta into sec square theta. Sec square theta d theta. Root and square cancels. Okay, so I get sine inverse of sine theta. So this is equal to integration of sine inverse of sine theta. Okay, and then this is equal to 2 tan theta into sec square theta. This sec square theta d theta, I will write this as d of tan theta. D of tan theta will be equal to sec square theta d theta only. So take 2 outside. Tan inverse of sine inverse of sine theta will be equal to theta, and then you get this as tan theta. Okay, and then d of tan theta. Let us use by parts. This will be first, and this will be second. Okay, so if I use by parts here, 2 times first function is theta. Okay, integrating tan with respect to tan is tan theta the whole square, that is tan square theta by 2. Tan square theta upon 2, first integral of second, minus integral of second is tan square theta by 2. And differentiation of theta is 1, and then you get this at d theta. Now if you open the bracket, the 2 will get cancelled. So this becomes theta into tan square theta. Okay, minus, again if you open the bracket, the 2 will get cancelled. Left out is tan square. The tan square can be written as sec square minus 1. Sec square theta minus 1, and then this is d theta. So this is theta into tan square theta. Okay, and then this is equal to integration of sec square theta d theta plus integration of d theta and plus c. So this is equal to theta into tan square theta. Okay, and integration of sec square is tan. Integration of d theta is theta and plus c. Between these two terms, I am going to take theta common. So left out is tan square plus 1. That is, you get 1 plus tan square. 1 plus tan square minus tan. Okay, and then plus c. So what is theta here? From this x is equal to tan square theta, I can write this tan theta is equal to root x. Okay, so tan theta will be equal to root x. Theta is equal to tan inverse of root x. So this is root x. And theta is equal to tan inverse of root x. Okay, so theta is equal to tan inverse of root x. Now if I substitute here, theta will be equal to tan inverse of root x, and tan square theta will be equal to x. So this becomes 1 plus x. Theta will be equal to tan inverse of root x. Okay, and then tan theta is equal to tan theta will be equal to root x, okay, and then plus c. Right, now if I compare guys, what am I supposed to find? You see here, anything I left out minus theta, this theta I left, between these two I take theta common, you will get this is 1 plus tan square, that's fine. You will get, if I compare now, if I compare this with the question, okay, if I compare this and this, what is a of x? A of x will be equal to 1 plus x. If I compare this, a of x will be equal to 1 plus x. Okay, and then b of x will be equal to minus root x. B of x is equal to minus root x. I'm supposed to find out what is a of x and b of x. So a of x and b of x will be equal to option C only. So you get x plus 1 or 1 plus x. So this is 1 plus x comma minus root x. So answer will be equal to option C only. Right? Let's move to the next question, guys. If you want, I'll write here. So what am I supposed to find? I'm supposed to find out what is a of x comma b of x. So this becomes a of x is equal to 1 plus x and b of x is equal to minus root x. That's the answer, guys. Let's move to the next question. Okay, now integration of x square upon x into sin x into sin x plus cos x the whole square, x sin x plus cos x the whole square, and then this is equal to dx. Right, now what I'll do is, see, suppose if we have d by dx of x sin x plus cos x, if I use the product rule, first function is x, differentiation of sin is cos, the second function is sin, differentiation of x is 1 and differentiation of cos is minus sin. This will cancel. So d of x sin x plus cos x, okay, is equal to x cos x dx. So what I'll do is I'm going to write this as x square as x, okay, into x upon x sin x, okay, plus cos x the whole square. Understood, right? I just wrote x square as x into x. Okay, now I have to use this x cos x, right? I'm going to divide by cos x and multiply by cos x. Divide by cos and multiply by cos. Right, now, so this can be written as integration of x upon cos x. Okay, and then 1 upon denominator is x sin x plus cos x the whole square, right? So this will be equal to, denominator will be equal to 1 upon, okay, 1 upon x sin x plus cos x the whole square. So this is 1 upon x sin x plus cos x the whole square. Cos x the whole square. Okay, and then x cos x can be written as d of x sin x plus cos x. Okay, now let us use by parts. This will be first and this will be second. Okay, first function is x by cos x. Integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x, right? So this is minus 1 by x sin x plus cos x. First integral of second, okay, minus integral of second. So this will be equal to minus integration of 1 upon x cos x, x sin x plus cos x, minus integral of second will be equal to x sin x, plus cos x. Okay, and then differentiation of first, denominator differentiation of numerator, minus numerator differentiation of denominator is minus sin, so this becomes plus sin upon denominator the whole square, that is equal to cos square x. Okay, and close the bracket dx. Obviously this will get cancelled. Okay, now I get this as minus x upon cos x, okay, into a bracket, this is x sin x plus cos x. Okay, minus and minus is plus, 1 by cos is sec, so this becomes this becomes integration of 1 by cos sec you get this sec square dx. Okay, and then plus c. So this will be equal to minus x upon this is cos x into this is x sin x, okay, plus cos x. Okay, x sin x plus cos x, and integration of sec square x is tan x. Okay, and tan can be written as sin by cos. I skip one step. Integration of sec square is tan, tan is equal to sin by cos. If you like, see the option, no, tan only. Okay, so integration of sec square x will be equal to tan x only. So I'll keep this tan only. So this will be tan and plus c. Okay, that's the answer, guys. Question number 30. Okay, tan upon x sec plus x into sec x upon x sin x plus cos x. That's right. So this can be written as minus x into sec x. 1 by cos can be written as sec upon x sin x. Okay, plus cos x. Plus cos x plus tan plus c. Okay, answer will be equal to option C only. Option D, tan x minus x into sec x upon x sin x plus cos x. That's right, answer is option D, guys. Let's move to the next question. Okay, now follow carefully. What I do is first initial step I am going to put x is equal to t square. If I differentiate, I get dx is equal to 2t into dt. Okay, so this is equal to root of t square. X is equal to t square, right? So this becomes 1 plus t square the whole square. Okay, so this is 1 plus t square the whole square. Okay, and then dx is equal to 2t into dt. I'm going to take 2 out. The integration of 2 times square cancels t into t is t square. T square upon 1 plus t square the whole square and then dt. Okay, now listen. What I do is I'm going to put this is the initial step. Okay, and the next substitution 1 plus t square, right? So I'm going to put t is equal to tan u. I put t is equal to tan theta, I put t is equal to tan u. Okay, so this t is equal to tan u. If I differentiate, I get dt is equal to differentiation of tan u is equal to sec square u into du. Okay, so this becomes integrated 2 into integration of this is tan square u. Okay, upon this is 1 plus tan square u. Tan square u the whole square. Right, and then dt will be equal to sec square u du. So this is equal to 2 times this is 1 plus this is tan square u. 1 plus tan square u is equal to sec square u. So this is sec square u the whole square. Okay, so this is sec square u the whole square, and then this is equal to sec square u and then du. This will cancel. Okay, so this can be written as 2 times. Okay, 2 into integration of tan square u can be written as sin square u upon cos square u. Okay, upon sec can be written as 1 by cos, so this is 1 by cos square u. 1 by cos square u, and then you get du. So I'm going to cancel this. So this is equal to 2 times sin square theta will be equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, right? Upon 2, and then this is equal to du. So this is 2 and 2 cancels. Now integration of du is u. Integration of cos 2u will be equal to sin 2u upon 2. So this can be written as sin 2u upon 2 and then plus c. Okay, so this is u minus 1 upon 2. Sin 2 theta can be written as 2 tan u, okay, upon 1 plus tan square u. 1 plus tan square u and then plus c. Okay, so obviously this 2 and 2 cancels. This will cancel. Okay, this is fx actually. This entire integral is fx. So if I substitute here, you will get fx is equal to. Okay, what's the value of u now? U is equal to from this tan inverse of t is equal to u. So this u will be equal to tan inverse of t. Okay, minus tan u will be equal to tan u will be equal to t. Okay, so this is t upon u is equal to tan inverse of t, right? So this is tan inverse of t. This is tan inverse of t. This is t upon 1 plus t square and then plus c. Now this fx is equal to, okay, tan inverse of the value of t will be equal to root x. Yeah, from this you get t is equal to root x. T square is equal to x. So this is root x. Okay, upon root x upon 1 plus t square is equal to x and plus c. So this is f of x. Okay, good question, 2020 problem. Now what am I supposed to find out? I am supposed to find out what is f of 3 minus f of 1. What is f of 3 now? F of 3 will be equal to tan inverse of root 3. Tan inverse of root 3 minus root 3 upon 3 plus 1 is 4 plus c. This is f of 3. Then f of 1. F of 1 will be equal to tan inverse of 1. Okay, minus 1 upon 2 and plus c. Now I am supposed to find out what is f of 3 minus f of 1. So let us subtract them. So f of 3 minus f of 1 will be equal to tan inverse of root 3 minus tan inverse of 1. Okay, minus root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 minus and minus is plus. Of course c will get cancelled. Tan inverse of root 3 is pi by 3. Tan inverse of 1 will be pi by 4. So I get pi by 3 minus pi by 4. Pi by 3 minus pi by 4 minus root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 4. Sorry. So this is root 3 by 4. Plus 1 by 2. So this is root 3 by 4 plus 1 upon 2. Okay, so I get pi by 12 na? Pi by 3 minus pi by 4 will be pi by 12. So f of 3 minus f of 1 is equal to, take LCM 12. So this is pi upon 12. Okay, minus root 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2. That's the answer, guys. Pi upon 12. Pi upon 12 minus root 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Answer is option D. Right, let's move to the next question, guys. Okay, follow carefully. I am supposed to find out what is g of 0. First bring it to this form and then find out what is g of 0. Okay, now listen. First we will simplify this. E to the power of 2x plus 2 into e power x, okay, minus e to the power of minus x minus 1. This can be written as e to the power of 2x. 2 e power x can be written as e power x minus e power minus x minus 1 plus e power x. I just wrote this e power 2x as e power x plus e power x. First and last, second and last term I wrote. So between these two I am going to take e power x common. Left out is e power x plus 1. Here between these two, if I take e power x common, e power minus x common, this will be 1 plus e power x. Is it not, guys? You multiply, you get back the same thing. Okay, and then this is plus e power x. Now between first term and the second term, I am going to take 1 plus e power x common. Okay, left out is e power x minus e power minus x plus e to the power of x. That's fine. So this can be written as 1 plus e to the power of x into e power x minus e power minus x, okay, plus e power x, close this bracket, okay, into you have e to the power of e power x plus e to the power of minus x and then dx. Okay, now let us multiply this. This becomes 1 plus e power x, okay, and then e power x minus e power minus x and then e power x. This is e to the power of e power x, okay, plus e to the power of minus x and then dx. Okay, now if I multiply this again, this is equal to e power x plus e power minus x and then dx. Okay, now what I'll do is this can be written as e power x. Okay, 1 plus e power x. Just note this step now. E power x, e power x plus e to the power of minus x. This fellow can be written as d of e power x plus e power minus x. D of e power x plus e power minus x will be e power x minus e power minus x. Plus this I'll keep as it is. This will be equal to e power x, e power x plus e power minus x. Okay, and then dx. Let us use by parts. This will be first, this will be second. Okay, first function is 1 plus e power x. Okay, first integral of second. This entire is second function. Even this will be second function. First integral of second integration of e power x is e power x only. So first integral of second minus integral of second e power x plus e power minus x, and differentiation of e power x is e power x only. Okay, and this I'll keep as it is. This will be equal to e power x, e power x plus e to the power of minus x and then dx. This fellow will get cancelled. Okay, now what am I getting? So this given integral is equal to, the final value will be equal to, only I get 1 plus e power x, okay, into, you get e to the power of e power x, into this will be equal to e power x plus e to the power of minus x and plus c. Now you compare this with the given, you get g of x is equal to 1 plus e power x only. Okay, g of x is 1 plus e power x. What am I supposed to find? I am supposed to find out what is g of 0, right? So g of 0 will be equal to 1 plus e power 0. 1 plus e power 0 will be equal to 2. Okay, that's the answer, guys. Answer will be option A. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, now listen. This can be written as cos theta, na? This is cos theta, okay, upon, this is 5 plus 7 into sine, okay, and then 2 times cos square can be written as 1 minus sine square, okay, and then d theta. What I'll do is I'm going to put sine theta equal to t, okay, obviously cos theta d theta is equal to dt. So numerator will be equal to dt, okay, upon 5 plus 7 into t minus 2 into 1 minus t square. Yes, minus 2 into 1 minus t square. Okay, now if we multiply this becomes integration of numerator dt upon 5 plus 7t, okay, minus 2 minus and minus is plus 2t square. So integration dt divided by 2t square plus 7t plus 3. Okay, now this is 2t square plus 7t plus 3. If I split the middle term, so this is equal to 2t square plus 6t, okay, plus t plus 3. I'm going to take 2t common, you will get this as t plus 3. Further you take plus 1 common, you get t plus 3. So this is t plus 3 into 2t plus 1. Okay, so this becomes integration of, okay, integration of 1 upon t plus 3 into 2t plus 1. Okay, and then dt. Don't use a by b by that partial fractions what you use in boards. Follow carefully. I taught you the shortcut before as well. 1 upon t plus 3 into 2t plus 1. Okay, if you equate this to 0, root will be minus 3. If you equate this to 0, root will be minus half. So first you should take minus 3 and substitute here. Don't substitute in the first, otherwise that will be 0. Okay, now in place of t you put minus 3. So this becomes 2 into minus 3 plus 1. Okay, once you are done you put plus. Now in place of t you put minus half. You get minus half plus 3. Okay, this you keep as it is, otherwise it will be 0. So this becomes minus 1 upon 5 into t plus 3. Okay, and then plus, this is actually 5 by 2, right? So this goes to numerator, you get 2 by 5. 1 upon 2t plus 1. Okay, so this is integration of 2 by 5. Okay, so this is 2 by 5. Okay, so 2 by 5. 1 upon 2t plus 1. Okay, minus 1 upon 5. And then this is equal to t plus 3. Okay, and then dt. So this is 2 upon 5. Integration of 1 by x is log x, right? So this is log of 2t plus 1. Coefficient of t is 2 divided by 2. Minus 1 upon 5. Integration of 1 by x is log x. You get log of t plus 3. Okay, and then plus c. This is g. Log. This is t. Okay, so this is log and this is t. I'm going to cancel this 2 and 2. You get 1 upon 5 you take outside. Log m minus log n is log m by n. So this is log of 2t plus 1 upon t plus 3. Okay, and then plus c. So this is 1 upon 5. Okay, log of, substitute the value of t. T value will be equal to sin x. So this will be equal to 2 into sin x. 2 into sin x plus 1. Okay, upon, this is 2 into sin x. 2 into sin x plus 1 upon sin x plus 3. Sin x plus 3 and plus the constant c. Okay, now you compare. You compare this, okay, with the solution with this. Okay, I am supposed to find out what is a of x and b of x, right? I am supposed to find b of theta into a. So we'll find out what is a now. A will be equal to, a is equal to 1 upon 5. A is equal to 1 upon 5. B of theta will be equal to, b of theta is equal to 2 into sin x. 2 sin plus 1 divided by sin x plus 3. Okay, I am supposed to find out what is b of theta upon a. So b of theta upon a will be equal to 2 sin x plus 1 upon sin x plus 3. Okay, and whole divided by 1 by 5. So this goes to numerator. You will get 5 into 2 sin x okay, 5 into 2 sin x plus 1 divided by sin x plus 3. Okay, that's the answer, guys. You get 5 into 2 sin x. That is, I took x is equal to sin theta, right? So this, no problem. In place of x should be theta, it should be theta only. So replace t is equal to sin theta, right? So this will be sin theta. So this is sin theta, this is also sin theta. Okay, so this is b of theta, function of theta, right? So this is sin theta, this is sin theta, this is sin, this is sin. So wherever x is there, you take theta. So this is sin theta. This is also theta, this is theta, this is theta. This will be theta, this will be theta. That's the answer. You get 5 into sin theta plus 3. Okay, upon sin theta plus 5 into sin theta 2t plus the t plus 3 only now. Yes, you get this as 1 upon 5 into 2 sin theta plus 3. First option. Yes, answer is option A. 33 is option A. 5 into 2 sin theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus 3. That's right, guys. Okay, answer will be, I'll erase this. Answer will be option D. So answer will be option D. 5 into 2 sin theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus 3. Alright, let's move to the next question. Okay, now listen. I'm going to put sin x is equal to t. Okay, and from this I get cos x dx is equal to dt. Cos x dx is equal to dt. So this becomes cos x dx is dt upon, this is t to the power of 3. Okay, and then this is 1 plus t power 6 whole to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, this we have done many questions. You should always take the highest power of t outside. So this become 2019 problems we have done, guys. So t cube. Okay, I'm going to take t power 6 out. You get 1 by t power 6. Okay, plus 1 whole to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, so this becomes integration dt divided by, this is t cube, t to the power of 6. Okay, this is t cube, t to the power of 6 whole to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, and then you get 1 by t power 6 plus 1 whole to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, this will cancel 2 times. You get t power 7. So this becomes integration of dt divided by, okay, integration dt divided by t powers are added. You get actually t cube into t power 4. Okay, and then 1 plus 1 by t power 6. T power 6 whole to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, so integration of 1 by t power 7, t power 7 dt divided by 1 plus 1 by t power 6. Okay, whole to the power of 2 by 3. I'm going to put 1 plus 1 by t power 6 is equal to t. Differentiation of 1 is 0. This is minus 6 by t power 7. Okay, is equal to some other function we will take, because t is already there, right? So we will take this as u. If I take this as u, so this is dt is equal to du. You will get this as 1 by t power 7. Okay, dt is equal to minus du by 6. So this becomes integration of minus du upon 6 upon u to the power of 2 by 3. Okay, minus I'll take outside. Okay, so I'm going to take minus 1 by 6. This is u to the power of minus 2 by 3. If I take to numerator, this is u to the power of minus 2 by 3, and then you get du. By 3 and du. Okay, let us integrate this. This is minus 1 upon 6, u to the power of 1 by 3 upon 1 by 3 and plus c. This will cancel 2 times. Okay, so this becomes 1 upon 2 minus 1 by 2. The value of u will be equal to, this was actually 1 by 3 upon 1 by 3. This will cancel 2 times. So you get 1 by 2. The value of u will be equal to 1 plus 1 by t power 6. Okay, whole to the power of 1 by 3 and plus c. Let me see the options. Okay, now I'm supposed to find, if I cross multiply, this is equal to minus 1 by 2. This is t to the power of 6 plus 1 upon t power 6 whole to the power of 1 by 3 plus c. If you take that outside, this is minus 1 by 2, t to the power of 6 plus 1 whole to the power of 1 by 3. This is t power 6 whole to the power of 1 by 3 plus c. So this will cancel 2 times. You get minus 1 by 2t square. Minus 1 by 2t square into a bracket t to the power of 6 plus 1 whole to the power of 1 by 3 and plus c. Okay, now what is the value of t now? T is equal to sin x, right? So this is minus 1 by 2 into sin square x. Into sin square x into a bracket, you get sin to the power of 6x plus 1, okay, whole to the power of 1 by 3 and plus c. You compare this, okay, and this. What is the value of lambda? If you compare this and this, Okay, the value of lambda is equal to 3. No silly mistakes, guys. Lambda will be equal to 3. Okay, and then what is fx? Fx will be equal to, fx is equal to minus 1 upon 2 sine square x. Fx is equal to minus 1 upon 2 sine square x. Okay, I am supposed to find out what is lambda into f of 3. Lambda into f of pi by 3, na? Yes. I am supposed to find out what is lambda into f of pi by 3. Lambda is equal to 3. F of pi by 3 will be equal to minus 1 upon 2 into sine square pi by 3. Okay, so this is minus 3 by 2. So this is minus 3 by 2. Okay, minus 3 upon 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So sine square 60 will be equal to 3 by 4. So 3 and 3 cancels. So this is minus 4 upon 2. Okay, answer will be equal to minus 2. Okay, question number 34. Answer will be equal to option A. That's right. Okay, now let's move to next question. Question number 35. Good question. You have one more question in online paper as well in 2018. See, what I'll do is dx divided by x plus 4 whole to the power of 8 by 7. Otherwise it is not going to help you out. You can't integrate. It's 8 by 7. So follow carefully what I'll do. Here the power is 6 by 7. No? And here you have x minus 3. I will divide by x minus 3. Keep the power as it is. Whole to the power of 8 by 7. Okay. And then this is x minus 3 whole to the power of 6 by 7. Then I will multiply by x minus 3 whole to the power of 8 by 7. Both are same, guys. This will cancel, you get back the same thing. Okay, so this is 8 by 7. You cancel, you get back the same thing. Okay, so I will mark with the thing, different ink. This and this will get cancelled. You will get back the question only. Okay, now powers are added. So this becomes integration of dx divided by, let me write in the next slide. Okay, so this becomes integration of dx divided by, denominator is x plus 4, okay, upon x minus 3. X minus 3 whole to the power of 8 by 7. Okay, here powers are added. X minus 3 into x minus 3, 6 by 7, 8 by 7 will be equal to x minus 3 the whole square. Powers are added, na? 6 by 7 plus 8 by 7 will be 2 only. Okay, now I am going to put x plus 4 upon x minus 3 equal to t. So I get denominator differentiation of numerator minus numerator differentiation of denominator upon denominator the whole square is x minus 3 the whole square dx is equal to dt. So if you open the bracket you get minus 7. So 1 upon x minus 3 the whole square dx, okay, is equal to minus dt by 7. So this numerator will be equal to minus dt upon 7 upon t to the power of 8 by 7. So this is minus 1 upon 7 integration of t to the power of minus 8 by 7. Okay, and then dt. So this is minus 1 upon 7 t to the power of minus 1 by 7, okay, upon minus 1 by 7 plus the constant c. This will cancel. Okay, now take the value of t. This will be equal to minus 1 by, okay, so this is equal to minus x plus 4 upon x minus 3, okay, whole to the power of minus 1 by 7 and then plus c. If you reverse this, power will become plus. This is x minus 3 upon x plus 4, okay, whole to the power of 1 by 7 and plus c. Okay, that's the answer, guys. Minus of x minus 3 upon x plus 4 whole to the power of 1 by 7 whole to the power of 1 by 7 plus c. 35, no? X minus 3, there is no minus, integration, minus and minus cancels, no? Okay, there is no minus here. So due to x minus 3 upon x plus 4 whole to the power of 1 by 7. Yes, minus and minus will cancel. Answer will be called option A. Alright, guys, let's move to the next question. integration d theta divided by, this should be equal to cos square, right? Okay, tan 2 theta can be written as 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Okay, sec 2 theta will be equal to 1 by cos 2 theta, that will be equal to 1 plus tan square upon 1 minus tan square. So this is equal to integration of d theta divided by, this is cos square theta. Okay, and then here I have 1 minus tan square. Okay, so here I get 1 plus tan square and plus 2 tan theta. Denominator the same, numerators can be added. Okay, so this goes to numerator, so this can be written as 1 by cos is equal to sec, so this is equal to sec square theta. This fellow will go to the numerator. Okay, this is 1 minus tan square, 1 minus tan square into d theta. Denominator can be written as 1 plus tan square the whole square, 1 plus tan theta the whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this can be written as integration of sec square theta, right? 1 minus tan square can be written as 1 minus tan into 1 plus tan. Okay, upon, this is 1 plus tan theta the whole square. Okay, and then d theta, this will get cancelled, this will cancel with the square. So what is left out? Left out is integration of 1 minus tan, okay, upon 1 plus tan, 1 minus tan upon 1 plus tan into this is sec square theta, into this is sec square theta d theta. Okay, now what I'll do is I'm going to put tan theta equal to t. Okay, so this is sec square theta d theta is equal to dt. So integration of 1 minus t upon 1 plus t, and then this is dt. So follow carefully. Denominator is 1 plus t, right? Numerator can be written as 2 minus of 1 plus t. 2 minus of 1 plus t will be 1 minus t only. So integration 2 divided by 1 plus t dt minus integration of 1 plus t upon 1 plus t dt. Okay, so this will get cancelled. Integration of 1 by x is log x, you get log of 1 plus t. This is minus t and plus c. Okay, so the value of t is equal to tan. You get 2 into log of 1 plus tan, 2 into log of 1 plus tan theta minus this is tan theta, okay, and then plus c. I initially took, so this will, you compare this, okay, and this. So if I write in standard form according to the question, this will be equal to minus tan plus this is equal to 2 into log of 1 plus tan theta and then plus c. Okay, now you compare this with the question, lambda will be equal to minus 1. Lambda is equal to minus 1 and then f of theta will be equal to, f of theta is equal to 1 plus tan theta. So you will get minus 1 and log of 1 plus tan theta. Minus 1 and f of theta is equal to 1 plus tan theta, 1 plus tan. So that is the answer, option A only. Okay, let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 37. Okay, it's an online paper 2017 question. Okay, now see here what I'll do is here I'll write 3x minus 4 upon 3x plus 4 is equal to t. Okay, let me do it here. What I'll do is I'm going to write 3x minus 4 upon 3x plus 4 is equal to t. If I cross multiply, you get 3x minus 4 will be equal to 3xt plus 4t. Okay, now I can write this as 3x minus 3xt is equal to 4 plus 4t. I'm going to take 3x common. You will get this as 1 minus t is equal to 4 plus 4t. So x is equal to 4 plus 4t, okay, upon you get this as 3 into 1 minus t, okay, plus 3 into this is 1 minus t. There is no space here. Okay, I'll do it here. So x will be equal to, okay, so x is equal to 4 plus 4t, okay, upon 3 minus 3t. Right, now this question becomes f of question will be equal to 3x minus 4 upon 3x plus 4. 3x minus 4 upon 3x plus 4 is equal to x plus 2. Okay, so this is equal to f of t is equal to, the value of x will be equal to 4 plus 4t, okay, upon 3 minus 3t. 3 minus 3t plus 2. Okay, now listen, f of t is equal to, I'm going to take LCM as 3 minus 3t. Okay, cross multiply, you get 4 plus 4t plus 6 minus 6t. F of t is equal to 10 minus 2t, okay, upon 3 into 1 minus t. I can write f of t is equal to take 2 common, you get 5 minus t upon 3 into 1 minus t. Okay, so 2 by 3, follow carefully now. 5 minus t can be written as 1 minus t plus 4. Both are same. 5 I wrote 1 plus 4. Okay, upon 1 minus t. Now this can be written as f of t is equal to 2 upon 3. Okay, 1 minus t upon 1 minus t plus 4 upon 1 minus t. Anyways, this will cancel. You get 2 by 3 plus this is 8 by 3. Okay, 1 minus t. Now I can integrate. Now what am I supposed to find? Integration of f of x, right? So this is f of t. This is f of t. So integration of f of x will be equal to integration of f of x dx is equal to integration of f of, this is f of t, f of x will be equal to 2 by 3 plus this is 8 by 3, 1 upon 1 minus x. Okay, and then this is dx. So this is 2 by 3x, okay, plus 8 by 3. Integration of 1 by x is log x, you get log of 1 minus x. Coefficient of x is minus 1, divide by minus 1 and plus c. So this is 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3x minus 8 upon 3. Okay, and then you get this as log of 1 minus x. Okay, and then plus c. That's the answer, guys. So I'm supposed to find out what is a and b, right? If you compare, so first I'll write in standard form according to the question. So this is equal to minus 8 by 3 into x, minus 8 by 3. Okay, and then this is minus 8 by 3 log of 1 minus x. Okay, plus 2 by 3x, 2 by 3x and plus c. Okay, now if you compare this, the value of a will be equal to minus 8 by 3, a is minus 1 by 3 and b is equal to plus 2 by 3. So answer is minus 8 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Answer is option D. Okay, question number 38. This is simple question only, guys. Similar question was asked in Comet K as well. Okay, so this is equal to integration of root of this one. I will write cosec square minus cot square, because cosec square minus cot square is 1. Okay, and then if you multiply this, you will get this as 2 cot x into cosec x. Okay, and then this is 2 cot x into cosec x plus 2 cot square x. 2 cot square x and then dx. Okay, so this is equal to integration of, this is cosec square Okay, and then minus cot square plus 2 cot square will be equal to plus cot square. So plus cot square x plus this is 2 cot x into cosec x. Okay, and then dx. This can be written as integration of root of cosec x plus cot x the whole square. So this can be written as root of, this is cosec plus cot the whole square and then dx. Root and square cancels, you get integration of cosec x, okay, and then plus integration of cot x. I gave you that simplified form question in the previous classes. Integration of cosec x will be equal to log tan x by 2, isn't it? Integration of cosec x is log tan x by 2, simplified form. So this will be equal to log tan x by 2 plus integration of cot x is log sin x. So this is log of sin x and plus c. Log m plus log n is log m into n. You will get this as log x, log of tan x by 2, and then this is sin x and plus c. I can also write this as log of tan can be written as sin by cos. So this is sin x by 2 upon cos x by 2. Okay, and sin x can be written as 2 sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. Sin x by 2 and then cos x by 2, okay, and then plus c. I'm going to cancel this. So this becomes, okay, so you get this as log of 2 sin square x by 2, okay, and then plus c. Now if I bring it to the options form, log m power n, so I can write this as log 2, okay, plus log of sin square x. Log m into n is log m plus log n, right? And then this is plus c. Now again log m power n is equal to n log m. So this is equal to 2 log sin x by 2. Okay, now these two are constants only. Log 2 is a constant, c is a constant, that is plus c. 2 log sin x by 2 plus c. Okay, answer will be equal to option E. Thank you guys.